I hope I'm live. Let me see if I can see it on my YouTube channel. In theory, I should be live, but not yet, I see. Oh, I am live. Okay, I see people reacting. Nice. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Maybe you're wondering why I haven't been doing live streams in a long time. Maybe it's about 3 months. I was doing them every week, right, with the reaction videos. But then I stopped because like everything that is concerning with content creation, at one point you stop doing it because you run out of inspiration or time, or you're bored and you want to do another formula. But actually, I really enjoyed the live streams. Maybe I should start it up again. And I got many good reactions on the reaction videos I was doing. But the other problem was that I was running out of videos to react to because I don't want to be like edgy, like be very critical. I want to have a nice discussion based on the video, but I couldn't find a suitable video. So here's my call to people that are watching now or in the future. Please send me suggestions for videos to react to, like videos about jazz improvisation or music theory or anything that is related to jazz guitar. I'm still trying to find my own stream on my channel, but I can't find it. Oh, yeah, I can. I found it. Good. So I see Pablo. Hello. I see Benno. I see Pablo asking a question about Disney. We'll get to it. But Pablo, let me tell you, you are one of the very few that really got the hints in the video. We'll talk about it more. If you want to ask me a question, then tag me the way that Pablo did. So do the @ and then type my name, but spell it correctly. So it's Christian with double A, space Van with a small letter, and then space Hemert with a capital letter. And because if you don't spell it correctly, it won't light up. So at the end of the stream, I'm going to do Q&A, and then I will scroll through all the comments that has this my name lit up. So please make sure that you write my name correctly. Also, if you want to ask a question to Gismo, still tag me and then say I have a question for Gismo and ask the question. So I think it's time to get Gismo on the line. Well, he's already waiting in the green room. So let me get him on stage. Here we go. Hello, Gismo. I see you're still muted, so maybe you should unmute yourself.
No.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I really hope the people at home can hear you. Let me know if you cannot hear Gismo, but I think you can because I can see the sound going. Okay. So for the people that don't know Gismo, but I mean, what are you doing on my channel? If you know me, but not Gismo, you should know Gismo first, then me, because Gismo is one of the main players in the Gypsy jazz scene, guitar players, and composer actually. He wrote many songs. So Gismo Graf has his own trio from Germany. Gismo, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
So yeah, we're going to have a couple of discussion points, and the main reason why you're here is we're going to talk about a new recording project that we are involved in. We're going to talk about things opening up again, gigging. Talk a little bit about what you missed most, how you've been dealing with staying at home, and we're going to watch the short movie that you produced, that you've written together with your sister, that you actually directed, and then about the recording project we're doing, and then we'll end with questions if there are any questions. Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's just start immediately with this project. I want you to explain a little bit what it is about and how you got the idea, and then let's watch the short movie. So, Gizmo, what is the project? We're recording an album, but with a theme. So, and the theme is Disney, of course, Disney. And Pablo, you got that right. But how did you come up with this theme?
Actually, I love the soundtracks of the Disney movies, and I never really heard about the Gypsy Jazz album with Disney songs. So for me, it was very clear, since I thought about why nobody ever did a Disney album, so that was the point. I mean, very very easy. And then I asked you if you want to join me, if you want to join us, and so we figured out the set list, and yeah,
But how did you figure? So
that's it.
because yeah, it's very nice. I was not as familiar with the Disney soundtracks as you were, even though of course I've seen most of the Disney films, but just the music didn't linger. Although I liked the music when I heard it, but you must have known somehow because we've already recorded a couple of tunes. It's remote recording because I'm recording here. I couldn't travel to Stuttgart, and you're recording in a studio in Stuttgart. But how did you figure out that music was suitable to make them Gypsy Jazz tunes? Because I heard that it really works.
I mean, yeah, I mean, basically, the main yeah, almost all songs are based on swing, so it really, and of course the melodies are super nice, and yeah, I don't know, I just started to try to play it at home, and then after a while I've just said, okay, I mean, that could be a gypsy jazz standard.
Right, right. And how did you then come
Yeah.
up with because your arrangements are actually pretty smart. I was wondering about because when I make an arrangement, I usually sit down and write some stuff down. Maybe I listen to some other people like, oh, this would be a nice intro. Like, how did you come up with the arrangements, or how
It
do you
was
come up in
it was
general
actually
with?
very, yeah, it was actually pretty quick. I mean, yeah, I just figured out the melody and the chords, of course, and then we started to play around with I mean my dad and Joel, the bass player,
Your dad is a
and
rhythm guitar
I.
player,
So
right? Yeah.
my rhythm guitar, yes, our rhythm guitar player, and my sister, she's singing too, and so we just figured out how how we can, yeah, we arrange it all together.
Okay, right. Like in a rehearsal type situation, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
which movies are we talking about here? Do you remember like all the movies that you took the songs from?
We have like the old movies a lot. For example, we have what was it? We have, for example, Jungle Book, the Jungle Book. We have Aladdin. We have Mary Poppins. We have a lot of movies, like uh, especially the soundtracks of Alan Menken.
Right.
These are really great.
But how did you say? Okay, there is. I mean, there is so much music, right? I think you showed me the initial set list with like 50 songs. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
how did you, what was the process of say, okay, I'm gonna take these 15 songs? Did you try them all out?
yes,
Oh, really?
yes.
Okay.
Actually, not all these songs were songs I knew before from the movies. Um, I just had like okay, like 60% of the set list I had in my head from the movies. I actually, when I grew up, I was watching all these movies, but the rest I just googled it
Okay.
on YouTube, and then, oh, okay, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Let's add it to the list.
Nice.
So
Yeah. So you recorded 4 songs already from your side. I recorded 2 songs. Should have been 4 by now,
yeah,
but yeah, like stuff happens. So how many songs
but
will
soon.
how many songs will be on the final album? You think?
We thought about 12 to 13, 14, maybe. Let's see.
Okay. So then we were talking about it like, okay, how can we promote this idea? Because we eventually wanted to do a Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign to fund the pressing of the albums and the recordings and the mastering and the mixing. But if you start it, and I'm going to show the campaign a little bit later. If you do a campaign like that, you
Yeah.
need a video. And I was thinking, okay, we're just gonna do a video where we explain like, hello guys, we're gonna record a Disney album. But you were as ambitious as you are, saying, no, I want to make a short film. And I, to be honest, I had real doubts when you said that, because you had no experience making any
Yeah, me
short
too. Actually, me too. Me too. I
you
never
had
did
no
it before.
experience making short films. So then you said, okay, you have to be online, because I couldn't go to Stuttgart online at that day. It was a pretty long day where I had to wait a long time, and it seemed chaotic to me, the process. And of course, I was only looking through the lens of from the other side of a Zoom call. But I was very surprised when you sent me the footage that you, or like the edited movie, because I did the coloring. It looked like a professional movie. So before we talk about that, let's watch this short film. It's on my YouTube channel, but I will play it now in this stream. Won't be the same quality for everyone at home as if you watch it on YouTube itself, because of course this is a video I'm showing in a stream, but still you will get a sense of it. And it's not immediately obvious it's about us recording a Disney project. It's more of a story, kind of a strange story you will see with a mouse that shows up in a hotel room. But there's lots of hints about Disney, and we were wondering how many people would get that. So far, not many, but one of the best guessers, I guess, is in the chat. It's Pablo Cardona. He was completely correct. So I'm gonna switch to the film. So let me see. I have to make some changes here in the stream software. We go here, and then we go here. No, we go here. Yes. So here is the short film that Gismo wrote, and it's called Something New. Let's go.
Also, wisst ihr, was ich meine jetzt? Einfach mal was Neues wieder. Neues Projekt, irgendwas Neues, was Interessantes, was es noch nicht gibt.
Bitte, das wird doch nichts mehr heute.
Der Gismo wollte doch noch jemanden dazu holen.
Gismo. Gismo.
Ja, wer macht jetzt mit?
Ich zeig's euch einfach. Mal schauen, ob er rangeht. Warte mal.
Hä? Jetzt ruft mich jemand an.
Hello, can you see me? Ah. Hey Gizmo, man, how are you doing? Long time no see, man. Listen, I'm calling you because I heard you're looking for a composition for your new album. And I've been stuck here in my room for a few days. I've been writing songs, and I have this tune. It's called Ujirto Sinto Halspeko Gen. And it goes like this. First part. So I think maybe if you want to record it, it'd be really cool and you can do some shredding.
Was war das denn? Das war Dennis. Ich versuch's jetzt aber nochmal bei dem anderen.
Hello, everyone. Did you guys come up with anything new?
Hey man, no. Not really.
Was ist los?
Maus!
Einfach mal was Neues. Einfach mal was Neues Projekt, irgendwas Neues, Interessantes, was es noch nicht gibt.
Did you guys come up with anything new? Anything new? Anything new? Anything new? Anything new? Anything new?
Leute, ich glaube, ich hab's. Ich glaube, ich hab's.
Echt?
What is it? Let me see.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's get Gismo back. Okay, Gismo. That was a long time I saw it. Still enjoyable. So I had so many questions when I saw this, and I bet people that have seen it at home now maybe also have questions. So I'm gonna ask them all. So first of all, you wrote the script together with your sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you? Because the story, if you see it for the first time, it's a little bit confusing because there's so much stuff happening, you don't know what the context is. So, but the story is that you're in a hotel room, you're trying to come up with a new pitch, a new idea for an album, actually, and you cannot come up with anything. You're getting a little bit annoyed. Your father's getting like, "Come on, guys, come up with something." And then Joel is not paying attention. He's only eating. Then suddenly, one of the chips bags that he leaves on the table, there's a mouse appears in the bag. You all get scared, right? And then that gives you an idea about a mouse, and you think, of course, of Mickey Mouse. And then you say, "I think I have it." Then all of a sudden, like magic, you pull a folder out of a cupboard. I don't know how you made that at the time. And you open up, and then everybody sees, of course, the line out or the idea about recording a Disney album. And then you show me, right? And and we're all surprised about this genius idea that you had. So, how did you come up with that? It seems like such a weird story to write, right? Where did this idea come from?
It was really, really weird. I was thinking about my own mental I mean, it was my sister and I we just was sitting and was writing on the script, and we both looked at each other and thought, if we got crazy now, but it was
but
it was a mess,
why? Who came up with the idea of a mouse? Because
she came up with that idea. No, my dad came up with that idea.
Because I remember we had a meeting before you were shooting it to talk about ideas, and you already had the script ready, and everybody said forget about the mouse, it's not gonna work, because where are you gonna get a mouse, right? And you were thinking about buying a live mouse and training it somehow, or doing it with animation, lots of things, and then at one point said it's not gonna work. But in the end, I have to say, the mouse is pretty convincing. You just made it yourself, right? How did you make it?
Actually, I don't remember. It was. I'm not actually really not talented in doing stuff like that, but it ended up looking like a real mouse on screen.
And you just pulled it with a thread, right? That's how you did it.
Yeah.
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 So that's the first question I had. The second question is that I was very surprised with the quality of the camera work. It almost looked like you had a storyboard before. It looks very much like it was filmed with someone with a real talent for photography, like a director of photography. But then you told me it was actually just your what do you call it, brother-in-law. He made it, right?
Yeah.
And that's not his profession, right? Shooting movies.
No, absolutely not.
So, because you actually told me that you were also surprised when you saw the footage because you were acting. How did you decide on the camera angles and the shots? Because there's many shots where there's something in the foreground, which is not in focus, but then the main subject is in focus, and there's it's 3 layers, which is basic theory, right? But I would never think of doing that. But it seemed like he was doing that in every shot. Did you talk about that, or is it just all him?
No, we really planned every single shot, and we only shot with one camera, and so it was not that easy. We had 5 or 6 hours for that to shoot the video, and at the end we had, I think, about 3 hours of footage.
Right, 3 hours. Oh, that's okay. And then, so then you were editing it, which took a very long time. I think a week or something. You were editing full time.
Yeah.
So you sent me, and like, where did you get the music? The music seems very fitting. Where did you get that?
It was free to use from on YouTube.
On YouTube, okay. And so how did you decide? Okay, so you had a script. Is there anything that's in the that was in the script that's not in the movie anymore?
No.
Everything is in there. Okay.
Everything what we tried to do. Actually, we added some stuff. For example, that running gag that Joel is eating all the time, different stuff. He had like the sweets, and then again a bag of chips and cheeseburgers, and it was so strange in that situation.
But because I was wondering, I think maybe I cut something out, like, because in the end you say you have an idea and then you go to a cupboard and you take a folder out. So it's like maybe there was a part where you're actually writing something, but there wasn't any.
No, it was that weird.
Okay. Because so then you sent it to me for color. I color graded, but then I also added all the Foley effects. So every footstep that you hear, and like the effect of the folder opening, I added all those sounds in post, because those went there. And that actually, I think that makes a big difference. It was already very good before, but that really sold it even more. I was looking at it and I was like, okay, this is perfect. Like, the music is great and stuff. Like, there's something magical missing. And like, at first I thought, okay, there needs to be a sound when you open this. But when I started there, I couldn't stop, and I was adding sounds of your cupboard opening, and I was adding sounds of Joel falling. And I had to search for a long time for all all those sounds. But it was a fun project, and I think.
But I think we made the best out of
an inexperienced team. You did everything yourself with an okay camera. I think you shot with a Canon M50, right? Yeah.
Yes.
With a good lens, but I mean, it's not a cinema camera. I think it's remarkable. You didn't have any lights there. You didn't bring any lights. I think it's remarkable.
No.
Now, if we go to the Indiegogo page, let me go to the Indiegogo page, show people what is going on there. So go here. So this is the Indiegogo page. No, you don't see that now. Oh, no, I cannot show that. Too bad. Or can I? Can I show it? Let me see. Oh, I can. Okay, so this is the Indiegogo page. So what we did is we have an Indiegogo page to fund the album. So the first thing you see is actually this short film. I'm not going to play it again. And then there is different things that you can join, right? So right now we have one backer. I think it's Gian Compuesto I backed, I think. So thank you so much. He's in the chat. Also, X, thank you for the super chat. He says, really good idea. I look forward to it. Great. Thank you. We're also looking forward. Thank you so much. So we have different levels. Of course, there's only one backer because we didn't really advertise it, but this is the start. We have one called New Schoolers, where you would just get the album digitally sent to you. In November, we have Old Schoolers, where you get a physical copy. And then we have Ultimate Fan, where you get a physical copy plus some extra Gismo Graf trio stuff, like, I don't remember, maybe shirt or something, like stuff. We have a Guitarist Paradise, where you get the Ultimate Fan package plus one guitar lesson from me or Gizmo. And we have an extremely expensive level called Concert Organizer, where you also get a concert of the Gismo Graf trio with me somewhere in Europe. But I mean, the main two levels are these two levels. We have a goal of 10,000, which at this point seems to be a lot. But I mean, we're gonna make this album anyway, right? But it would be good. We're using the Indiegogo almost as a kind of a pre-order page. Like, if you order there, then we know how much demand there is and how much CDs we should press. Plus, you'll get it much sooner than you can get it else, because probably if you don't join the Indiegogo, you'll probably get it next year, right? maybe from January or something. But otherwise, you would get it in November. So if anyone is interested in the chat, please check out the Indiegogo. The address of the Indiegogo is, let me see, indiegogo.com. Well, just search for Gismo Graf Trio, Disney or something, and you will find it. But I will put a link after the stream. I'll put a link in the description of this stream because it will stay online. And see if you like the movie, that you maybe watch it again and read the text. And if you are interested in an album, I would say consider pledging to the Indiegogo campaign. You agree, Gizmo?
Yeah, absolutely. Would be great.
Okay, great. So, is there anything else you wanted to add about this project that we're doing, or maybe I left something out?
I wanted to talk about the hints we had in the
Yes, very good. So,
the movie.
Right. So I want to, for the people that are interested, there's a deeper layer in that film that shows you that it is about Disney. So can you give all the hints, and then people can watch it again and look for them?
No, I hope I will not forget any. But for example, we had on the table, we had a plant shaped as Mickey's head.
Right.
We had my sister. She had a T-shirt with a big Mickey Mouse, and even our special guest Dennis Cheng, he had a Mickey Mouse shirt, but that was not planned actually. He just sent me the video. I asked him for if he would like to join us for the video. He just sent me the video before it was recorded, and I saw he had a Mickey Mouse T-shirt.
Yeah, those are questions.
So it was perfect.
You're forgetting something. At one point, she is like very bored drawing, and she's drawing the Magic Castle, or what's it called, the castle of who?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Snow White,
the Disney
maybe.
castle.
Snow White, or Sleeping Beauty. One of
Cinderella.
Cinderella, yeah.
But something like this.
But that's why I wanted to ask you that. That drawing looks very good. Who made that drawing?
She.
She really?
She's really good. Yeah. She can really. She's really good.
Okay, I thought you just got a drawing somewhere and then she was just like tracing it a little bit. Oh, she drew it herself. Oh, she's very good at that then.
Yeah. You should check her out on Instagram. She's doing all these hyper realistic drawings.
Oh, what's her Instagram?
Oh, good questions.
Yeah. How can we check it out otherwise?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I will send you the link.
Send me. I'll put it in the description. And so your sister is Cheyenne Graf, and she is a singer and now here also an artist, a graphic artist. So any more hints in the movie?
Yeah, the mouse.
The mouse itself, yeah, and of course
The mouse itself.
like that. No, not really that. No, I was thinking about the folder. That I didn't take that sound from a Disney movie. But that brings me to another question. How about the copyright of? I think you can record the music. That's not a problem, right? You still have to pay for that, but it's very difficult to actually call the album like the Disney album. That you cannot really call it that, right?
Yeah, no. Everything what's with Disney in name or Mickey or stuff like that. It's of course it's copyrighted, so we have to think about something different, and we came up with the idea of Gismo Graf Trio featuring Cheyenne Graf and Christian van Hemert. Moments with the mouse.
Moments with the mouse, right? Yeah, and you cannot have the logo. You cannot have maybe you can have the photo of the plant.
Yeah.
How did you get
you
that?
have to really be really careful. But we have a logo already.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
How did you get the plant? Actually, I was wondering where did you because there is a plant in the movie, if you watch it again, in the shape of Mickey. It's like 3 balls, right? It's like the ears and the head. Where did you get that plant?
Actually, these are 3 fake balls, and we put them together with sticks.
Oh, you did
stuff
it.
like that.
Okay.
We prepared everything.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, it's more elaborate than I was thinking. Okay, cool. So, Gizmo,
It was a lot of work actually.
Huh? Sorry, I missed that.
The whole project was a lot of work.
A lot of work, but was it worth it?
Let's see. I hope the people, but the actual direction were really good.
Yeah, yeah, but also, I mean, you have a talent for these things. You should make more. I don't know how, but like something with
Let's see.
cinematography. I
Yeah,
know
maybe.
we talk a lot about it. You are a fan of the cinematography YouTube channels like Peter McKinnon
Yes.
and Potato Jet, right? Me too. I watch all of those channels. So probably you picked up some stuff there, but yeah, maybe you should.
Yeah, it's kind of a hobby. Yeah.
Yeah, you should do more with it. I don't know what, but something. So let's talk a little bit about live, playing live, literally the playing live, but also playing live. So because things are starting to open up, right? I did some gigs. You did also some gigs. You even went to Italy.
Yes.
So how did you? First of all, how did you survive the pandemic not playing? How was that? How did it? Was it? Did you have a much more terrible time than you thought you had, or was it okay?
Yeah, it was pretty boring, but I don't want to complain because I was getting sick, pretty sick. I was positive, and so I'm really happy now. It's over, and so I will not complain about not playing or just sitting at home. You know.
Yeah, yeah. I remember
Yeah.
you got it.
It was
a little,
actually pretty
little
hard.
bit, was a little bit scary. Was it scary? But how long did you think it was gonna last when things closed down in the beginning?
Sorry, I missed that.
How long did you think it was gonna last when things closed down?
So sorry, the connection was really bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. So how long did you think it was gonna last the closing down? Because for me, I was thinking, oh, okay, this is gonna maybe be 2 months or something.
Yeah. After the second time they said on TV it will be much more longer. You know, I really I never thought about like there will be an end soon. So yeah, I'm happy, and I was surprised that we played now
Yeah. How many gigs
already.
did you do already?
How many concerts?
Yeah.
Oh, good questions. We played a lot actually.
Yeah.
Since the end of May. Since the end of May we play, and we play like two times a week maybe.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. So you played like 10 times already.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
maybe even more maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I played like 3-4 gigs. And I met some people. I met some musicians for a jam, which is also very nice. Because to be honest, like okay, I missed the playing, but the thing I missed most was actually not so much the traveling to play, although I missed it. But the thing I missed most was actually traveling, like the things I go to every year to meet friends and jam with them. So, for instance, I was actually watching the travel vlog I made when I went to Frankfurt to the Musikmesse, right? And I saw the
Yes.
clips of us playing there. And it was always such a good time, right? We would go there. I would meet you. I would meet Tommy, Luann. We would be at the Altamira booth. We were just hanging out, doing a couple of little concerts in the hall, and then eating somewhere and just having fun. I missed that a lot. I missed going to Samoa for Fontainebleau and meeting everybody there, having fun, eating and playing, and like those kind of things I missed most.
Yes.
How about you? Do you
Yeah,
have
of
your
course,
like your
me
regular
too.
stuff that you
And-
go to each year?
Sorry.
Do you have like your regular stuff that you go to each year to just hang out?
Yes, I was looking forward to, for example, Frankfurt, the Musikmesse we did. It was always great.
Yeah.
And of course, Samoa. Yeah, it was great. And but actually, we were lucky. We had just 2 days ago. No, on Friday and Saturday we had our Gypsy guitar weekend, and this is also a great time, like 2 days full of music and jamming and lessons, and yeah, we are doing that in Stuttgart here, where we live, and it was the second year we did this now, and actually we wanted to have Moses Rosenberg as our special guest, but unfortunately it was not possible because of the pandemic,
Right.
and otherwise he would have gone to the quarantine for like 5 days
Oh,
at
yeah.
least.
Yeah.
So we were really lucky that Brady Winterstein helped us, and he came very spontaneous.
But he lives in
And we
Germany,
had a
right?
great
He's
time.
German. Right, yeah.
No, he lives in Forbach, very
Oh,
very
yeah, okay.
close to
In France. But
and
does
the-
he
and
speak
the
German?
side. A little.
Okay. Forbach, by the way, for people that don't know, there's a big Sinti community there. It's right on the border of France and Germany. I've been there two times. It was great. Always there, great jamming and like food. And most of them speak both languages a little bit, but mostly French, right? Yeah. So how many people are coming to your Gypsy Jazz or like your weekend? How many students?
Last year we had 10 students. This year was we had 16. Oh no, 17 already. And let's see for next year.
And in the previous year, you also had foreign students, right?
Sorry.
Like last year, did you have only German students or also foreign students?
No, it was all German.
All German, okay. So and do you accept like people from like or do they have to
Yes,
speak
of course.
German?
No.
Okay.
We're international.
Okay, good, very good.
We try our best. I mean, my English is not the best, but
You should get a teacher there that speaks English very well. If you want recommendations, I know some.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know some too.
Okay, that's cool. So you had that. You're starting to gig again. How is like is the audience coming to the concerts, or is it a very careful? Is everybody very careful?
You still feel that the people are they're still happy enough with going out to eat or something. Very little steps, but it will come back, I'm sure.
Do you still have a mask mandate in Germany?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's gone here. Nobody's wearing a mask anymore. It's like very few people. But also when they sit in the concert hall.
No, I think on the seat actually you can put it down.
Okay, very cool. I can't wait to be able to travel to Germany once again. So I hope that happens soon. I'm getting a question here. I'm going through all the questions, but I'm getting a question here, and I just see it now. They ask you or me if you are. Actually, that's funny because they ask if you plan to come to the US to Jungle Fest Midwest. Weren't you supposed to play that last year?
There was something planned, but yeah, actually now with all that pandemic, what happened, I hope we can do it in the near future.
Yeah, I think I also talked to, maybe it was Gian. He's maybe in the organization. Like we also talked about that. But I would love to. I've never played at Jungle Fest Midwest, but I hear great things, so that would be fun. And also, of course, Jungle Fest Northwest. I think it's happening this year, but with a not an international next year, hopefully. At least I can go as a tourist, but hopefully playing. But yeah, it's great to hear that you're playing.